Apparently, the time I faked my blindness, I have gotten a lot of questions throughout my life about my blindness, my visual impairment, and they all have been pretty reasonable. Sometimes you get some funny questions, but I mean, you're kind of used to it. So it's nothing that I get offended about. I would never use names anyway, on here, but I don't even remember the name. I was thinking about this, and this just literally came back to my memory bank, I guess. It was about 3 to 4 years ago. I saw a neurologist because they were switching doctors at the time, and I see a different one now, but this was literally like, this was the weirdest thing I'd ever encountered in my life. So, we had been, one of the things that I am actually going to see a neuro-ophthalmologist at the end of August, just to kind of check on, it's like a one-time thing, so it doesn't replace any of my other doctors that I have, but it's to check on my light sensitivity issues with epilepsy, because that is a thing, and that's the thing that we've been noticing, and that's the thing that some of my doctors have been noticing as well, so we're just going to check on that. Anyway, Heath Bar's back. So anyway, but I have to tell you guys this question that this response that I got to a question. Sorry if the tripod's shaking all over, I'm trying not to make it do that. Anyway, so I guess this was a neurologist, like I'm not even sure. Like maybe he's faking it. But anyway, so he walks in the room and he's like, "Do you have any questions?" And we saw a better doctor right after he came in the room because he literally walked out. Like, for real, just walked out. Yeah. Anyway, but my mom and I were there, and we just asked him, hey, we were looking up kind of ROP, achromatopsia, along with epilepsy, because I have both. And so, ROP is retinopathy prematurity. For those who don't know, achromatopsia is light sensitivity issues, color blindness, and other, not just red-green, or not just your normal color blindness, like you see colors and shades, and other visual challenges, which is what I have. Anyway, the point of this video is what this doctor said. Okay? So, he's all looking all serious, and he's kind of like, I mean, everyone, to me, I guess, is kind of tall, but whatever. He's all looking all like this, like, I don't even want to deal with this right now. And I'm like, I don't even know you, but whatever. So we asked him the question, do you think, and if you don't, and we said, if you don't know the answer, that's totally fine, because achromatopsia itself is very rare, okay? Do you think that cerebral achromatopsia could possibly be the reason of my challenges of having with the light sensitivity and the seizures? We're not saying the light sensitivity is the only thing that causes my seizures, but, like, could it be a big factor in my epilepsy?
Yeah? And what did he say?
Like, I kid you not. Y'all. This man looked at my mom and I with the straightest face saying, I don't want to be here, and said, I literally think you just made that up right now, and if you think that you're blind, you need to go to an eye doctor and get tested.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I was like, I can't even, because, like, at that point, I didn't know whether to laugh at him. Mind you, I had my white cane and my glasses. So, I must be really bored to fake being blind and wanting to go to a neurologist because I have that, like, it made me mad but laugh at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, I think there's probably a word for that, but I was just
you were
like,
amused and upset at the same time.
Yeah, I was like,
interesting.
What? And I actually was like, So then I started telling him, sir, I've been seeing a retina specialist and an eye doctor my entire life because I was born with an eye condition. And he literally looked at my mom and I and was like, well, I don't have answers for you. I'll get someone else. So that's cool if you don't know. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is, apparently I was faking my blindness, and I'm sitting there like, oh my goodness, what I like,
You big faker.
I have never in my entire life been asked or, told that. So I was like, go get a real doctor.
Yep.
So anyway, I just thought I would talk about that for a minute because I thought that was honestly kind of funny. And it's one of those memories that Heath and I were talking about when we were eating snack tonight. And I was just like, oh, I gotta talk about that because, we talk about the things about blindness and blindness awareness, but guys, people do ask some really crazy stuff, and I don't really get asked a lot of crazy questions. I know some people do, and maybe it depends on their experiences and I don't know, but it does happen. But that is literally the craziest, most ignorant, literally made up answer he could have ever given. And so I just thought I'd talk about it. So if you are a neurologist or becoming a neurologist or something and you meet someone who's blind, they're not faking it. Okay. Little PSA there. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.
Click.